The right to bear arms is one of the fundamental ideals on which our nation was founded. Hard-working, law-abiding Americans have for generations enjoyed this freedom in their communities and with their families. But Barack Obama believes that many Americans simply cling to guns in times of economic distress. Speaking behind closed doors to an audience of San Francisco donors, Barack Obama said they cling to guns or religion as a way to explain their frustrations. Obama's anti-gun record is long. In 2004, he voted against legislation drafted to protect homeowners from prosecution in cases where they used a firearm to halt a home invasion. In 2003, he voted in support of legislation that would have effectively banned most of the privately held hunting shotguns, target rifles, and black powder rifles in Illinois. And in 1996, Obama supported a ban on the manufacture, sale, and possession of handguns. But now, Obama's running for president and claims no knowledge of this, even though his handwriting is all over it. Barack Obama, out of touch with American values, not ready to lead.
People have been beaten down so long, and they feel so betrayed by government. So it's not surprising then that they get bitter. They cling to guns or religion or antipathy towards people who aren't like them, or a way to explain their frustrations.
My family and my freedoms are important to me, but because I believe in traditional American values, go to church, exercise my right to own a firearm. Barack Obama says I'm bitter. Well, I'm not bitter. I'm blessed. Out here, we don't cling to guns and religion because we're bitter. We uphold traditions that have been passed down from generation to generation. I want a president who will protect my right to own a firearm, to defend myself and family, and protect our country's commitment to constitutional freedoms. Not just tell people he supports them so he can get elected. I won't compromise my way of life for any politician, and I won't support someone who doesn't believe in my right to self-defense. Not now, not ever.
On November 4th, defend freedom, defeat Obama. Get the facts at gunbanobama.com. Joe Biden wants you to believe he shares your values because he was born in Scranton. But Pennsylvania gun owners and hunters don't share his values. Joe Biden voted to ban ammunition used for hunting and self-defense, voted to ban standard capacity magazines, voted to ban hundreds of models of common rifles and shotguns. On November 4th, defend freedom, defeat Obama and Joe Biden. Get the facts at gunbanobama.com.
I gotta tell you, with the high cost of gas and just about everything else, we're all feeling pinched. And now I learned that Barack Obama supports a huge new tax on my guns and ammo. And he voted to ban virtually all deer hunting ammunition. Where is this guy from? He's probably never been hunting a day in his life. But it's not just new taxes that Barack Obama wants. If you can believe it, he also supports a ban on the shotguns and rifles most of us use for hunting. No politician is going to take away my guns and ammo. You don't have to be bitter to know Barack Obama isn't the kind of change we need.
On November 4th, defend freedom, defeat Obama. Get the facts at gunbanobama.com.
Like all the guys I fought with in Iraq, I was honored to defend my country and our freedom. But when I got back stateside, I learned that Barack Obama opposes my right to own a handgun for self-defense. It's ridiculous. Out there in the desert, defeat was not an option. Sure, combat was hell. But on the front lines, I knew I served a real purpose. Defeating terrorism, protecting our way of life. That's what it's all about. There's no way I'm voting for a president who will take that away. The freedoms that I fought for, that my friends died to defend. I served my country on the battlefield to protect our freedoms. There's no way I'm voting for a president who will take them away.
On November 4th, defend freedom, defeat Obama. Get the facts at gunbanobama.com.
As an American, I've never taken my freedoms for granted.
As a retired law enforcement officer, I've seen firsthand the tragedy that happens when people are stripped of their gun rights.
Families should be able to defend themselves against rapists, drug dealers, and other criminals illegally crossing our borders. But Barack Obama didn't think we should be allowed to use a firearm for self-defense. He even voted to allow the prosecution of people who use firearms to defend their families in their own homes.
That's just wrong. On election day, join me in protecting our right of self-defense. Defend freedom. Defeat Obama.
No leadership. A risk your family can't afford.
NRA Political Victory Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising.